Oh, you got that serious? A video hano kwa guthie muno ni Ngomma. Urakunyita migwate.
And now the money that you make from the money you make is the money that unafaa kutumia na recreation.
Yeah.
I've made several money mistakes zenye najua zilini cost, but I've learned from them. Also, a study shows that Kenyans are worst at saving. Kenyans are poor in savings. The fact that people don't talk about money, it's a money mistake.
Party or something.
Akaitisha kichwa John the Baptist.
Mutumia. Etia moto ambo yeria. Basi uko tu kama somo.
Because
Jordan akunyima attention unataka na uko tu. Most people think that my character is out of being brought up to
out of creativity.
No, it's because I hate poverty. Because I hate no range nyanyo horo thoko.
Orango ero thoko.
Nongera mutumia ucio kagunengere ngiri. Ni ngua cia na 10 thomithagie. But the Bible says never make hasty promises.
When men get money, they rush to build for their parents.
Kujengea wazazi.
It's a money mistake. Nimechukua 400k nimeenda Bali. Unaget?
Uko ni Bali. Uko na gari yangu?
Ni si gari si yako ulinipea.
Taumanyire.
Na maybe ningeendelea na hii prank ni tuseme nimededi. Ni assume like I'm normal. Anaanza kukua baridi.
Hiyo inaweza kuwa kwa prank. Ano mwali na heho. Mfanga na heho. No to no na gaseleti ka ule mugate.
Gato. That's
But then you have to agree with me that Samsung has a better look. I'm Samsung all the way. Get your iPhone. This has nothing to do with affordability.
Who are you? Or a preempt? Who are you inviting to agree with you? Because you all have to, who are you inviting
but there are people who are Samsung maniacs. Yes. Gonna fold 6.
You can never claim to be a Samsung maniac.
So?
You can never claim to be a Samsung maniac kama hujafika ka fold. Have you ever been to a fold?
Why would you laugh after asking a question? Wait for me to answer.
You're just acquainted. You're acquainted.
Fold zimejaa pale phone store.
Na sikatai, lakini huna.
Oi. Stop. Nyo zinabele.
I mean,
Ni late.
Okay.
Nyo dali.
I don't know. Nasikia tu just a sharp pain. Haya. Inakam inapotea.
A sharp shooting pain.
Yeah. Nini, maybe inaweza kuwa ni light, I don't know. But tuendelea tu. So, what I'm saying ni sawa huna fold. Ni sawa you don't want a fold, but nini mezuia ukusikuwe na fold?
Because this one iko na vitu mingi sana.
Nini?
Zangu mingi sana. That's another story.
Kwani folder hizi kuna vitu zako mingi? Folder hizo vitu ziko hapa hizi kuwa accommodated kwa Samsung Fold.
Zinaweza kuwa.
So guys,
kuna iPhone Fold.
Before ati kuna?
iPhone Fold.
We can't do that. We really don't hope on trends like that. Sinaona kuna Techno Fold. That is an Android thing. It's not an iPhone thing. Yeah.
Brave of you to assume that Samsung is just an Android.
But it is. Is it an iOS?
No, it's an Samsung. Okay, it's not. But no, Samsung.
Given a question pale high school, ouch.
No, to go shoot you.
Ouch. Saidia maji.
Majina rojo no gero tabije higa.
Ouch.
Ganyo kile no kona painkillers.
Nilikuwa nakuuliza in case tuko high school. What's going on? I'm feeling some very sharp pain.
Ka video kana kwa guthie muno ni Ngomma. Urakunyita migwate.
But I think
Take out to bite.
Given a question pale primary school A B answer ni kutig. Is Samsung an Android phone?
It's an Android.
Thank you. Point blank, we are done.
Why would you think that having an Android is a bad thing?
It's not a bad thing.
See what iPhone.
You know sasa insecurities za watu wa iPhone wa Android. Ni nini what ni nini?
Unajua mnasemanga ati it's an Android so you think you've won in life.
No, we are referring ukisema ni iOS hatuwezi kuwa tunagombana. It's facts ni iOS. Wewe nikisema ni Android mbona unaiweka? And now we think because it's an Android it's a bad thing. It's not. Is the fact that it's an Android.
But okay, what I was trying to say is it is very wrong to bracket Samsung as just a basic Android.
Ouch!
What do you know?
Cut.
I don't know your light. Ile imegonga juu ama ni hii?
Nasikia kisungusungu. Ouch. Kai go kwa ya Android tu.
Unaona niki. Sanga.
Wacha nenda wacha.
Oh, you got that serious? Hey.
Paka kita kuone ile iko. Hiyo ndio imechoka. It's a prank.
Prank that we recorded.
It's a prank, manze. It was a prank. How do you feel about it?
Sasa ungekuwa umemchanua asikate nini?
Nakwambia siku amemchanua. Kwambia siku amemchanua. Nayo kwambia siku nimemwambia it's a prank.
Turauga ngari.
You actually love me. It goes beyond reasonable doubts.
Hey. Sasa mbona ujiangusha hivyo basi kama ni prank? Na ndio kiwewe hata mundu hapo. Wao uomu.
It's a prank. Kwani mtu mwenye anaanguka ngaje? Wacha ni nguo. Bado acha nikwambie nguo imeiband. Nguo imekuja hadi huku the hell. Ai. Yeah, si poa by the way.
You the point yako thaka niki.
Ndadaka nirere. Nimeona the fact that nguo yangu imeinuka, you didn't even comment on that na vile nakujua. Yani it's that serious. It's that serious.
Uko unajua? Ai, kama mtu uko unajua?
Kila mtu alikuwa anajua. Niwe tu uko unajua. By the way ulikuwa unafikiria ni nini?
Gusige ni light yako affect muno.
But you know I can pull a very believable prank.
Kali, hiyo ni kali hiyo.
Say I have been pranked. Ukismile. Sema I've been pranked. Kumbe unanipendanga wewe mzee.
Sasa unajua huwezi acha mtu akae tu hivyo.
So, ati?
Even my worst enemy hizi wacha ati akue hivyo like what's a condition man.
Condition gani?
Cause unajua ni yako ni believable juu you've been complaining about like the whole day.
Always.
So imekuwa too much because we have done so many.
Dina gari geka.
Koja no me desia wokira waigwa githuguzugu ugo kuga.
Mathematic. Hesabu my guy. Na ninge assume na maybe ningeendelea na hii prank ni tuseme nimededi. Ni assume like I'm normal. Anaanza kukua baridi.
Hiyo inaweza kuwa kwa prank. Ano mwali na heho. Umfanga na heho.
Umfanga na heho But anyway,
that was scary as fuck.
You have been pranked.
Clearly.
Let's continue with the video, guys. How was that? Manze nimecheka. I don't know. Najua nimeband. Tulikuwa na chance ya kuescalate hii prank, but you don't know, we live to try another day.
Okay.
Yeah. Live to try another day. However, let us continue. So in this video we are talking about money mistakes. Makosa yenye watu nafanyanga na pesa. Sasa nikwambie pesa inakuanga, unajua pesa, kuna mwalimu alikuwa anashaka kutuambia tuko wadogo. Pesa ni jitei muno. Altura githomo ni gitei na pesa ni jitei.
Githomo ni gitei?
Githomo ni gitei. Like huwezi changanya masomo na kitu. Kuna vitu huwezi changanya masomo nayo. It's either you are studying. Yes, and I think it's the same for money. It's either you are looking for money. Kuna vitu you cannot really juggle around na do.
Dila kuna point ya githomo ni gitei.
Haya. Let's take a scenario where uko class 7. Uko form 2 in a day school somewhere. You first of all you have a girlfriend at form 2. What is it doing? It is distracting you from kusoma.
Okay.
Umeanza kuvuta mabangi at form 2. What is it doing?
Distracting you kusoma.
Umeanza kuhata shule because of some other factors. What is it doing?
Inakudistract.
What do you expect? What is now your relationship with masomo?
Masomo imechitiwa inaringa.
Exactly. Why? Because masomo needs that attention. Yes. So you cannot cheat on education.
Nisikuwe tu masomo tu. Basi ukuwe tu kama masomo.
Because
Jordan nakunyima attention unataka na uko tu.
Simple by the way. Now, that's it. The same with money. You see, though, have you had seasons in life where you had money?
Not really. Like good money. Like money.
Like, have you had a season where you didn't lack?
I've been in a position of lack. Of not
lacking.
Not out of luck.
In a position where who could lack though.
Like I can do whatever I want.
Yes.
If money is
Kama ushaikuwa in a position where haukuwa in lack.
Yeah.
Ulikuwa in supply.
Sidhani nishaikuwa hapo because my idea of sijafika hapo.
Guy.
Plain and clearly sijafika hapo.
So wewe umekwanga in a when you think that you are truly comfortable is when you have enough.
I've been in a position where I've had just enough. Just enough.
If you get a need, hata kama ni an emergency need, they supply for that need.
Yeah.
Hata tuseme, ni kama mimi tuseme, tumeenda pahali, umefanya tu accident, tu minor accident, na mtu amekwambia, tumaliza tu story, leta 15k. And I will just give them 15k.
But compromise somewhere, umeitoa from another project. Ama ilikuwa tu?
Ilikuwa tu somewhere.
Miss J kuwa hapo. I haven't been there. Okay, 15k. Okay, but nitaichomoa somewhere else. There's something that kesho itafanyika.
Okay.
You get?
Okay, that's not enough then.
So I haven't been in a position. Nikidho ile ingia because you see, for me, most people think that my character is out of being brought up to
creativity.
No, it's because I hate poverty. Because I hate no range nyanyo horo thoko. No ngera mutumia ucio kagunengere ngiri. Ile atagedia ginya muthenya ucio. You see?
No, akora ndagedia ngiri muthenya ucio.
Okay, na assume unajua unaweza na soko, usisikie jokea mtu ako broke ako like thaisi ora igithii thoko nyange nyanya ndingire ha. See that joke? Like sasa nikiingia kwa soko nikanyange nyanya nyanya ni ikomi.
Mathikoni Friday.
Mathikoni ni ndetanirwo.
So anatana ando nyumba marasamania Blue Springs.
Yes.
Ugo mwere ukarutwa Montezuma Mona Lisa.
Yeah, so busy iko in a position of
but niko sure kuna siku sitataja jina, kuna siku tulikuwa nawe pahali and this guy was calling you, umemsave jina fulani.
Yes.
And you were telling me how this guy was wealthy, no had money.
Had money, yeah.
Na hadi jina umemsave nao ni jina ya gari fulani alikuwa na drive.
Yes.
And ulikuwa unaniambia chances are high that mse anataka kuniomba so.
What happened?
Alikomba 70.
Yeah.
You are bad. You are bad.
Yeah, so how bad was that?
Can you tell me what do you think are the money mistakes that young people make according to you?
I think young people,
for example, in such a scenario that you had all this.
Actually me I think kusema stories the mistake that young people make, this whole thing cuts across whether when you are
young
when you koka, when you mzee,
yes.
when you youngos. Kama mimi if I can quote an example, kuna watu naona they are being in a position of wealth. Sana I appreciate unaona wase usema ati mimi nimelelewa na pesa. If there are people who are so disciplined financially, au watu wenye wanakuanga nimelelewa na pesa. Siko notice hivyo.
That's true.
They don't even ati unaanza kumwambia ati sijui kuna gazelle ni ya the original ya 20k. Yeye anapiga yake ya 1500 na it's not an issue.
Na imbodhi actually.
Na hiyo 20k yenye umenunua yako ako nayo ya kununua 5 pairs of those.
Yes. And that takes me to my number one point. But and explain
Can
to.
I deal with mine first?
Yes, please do.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I'm saying, you see that there's an arrogance that comes with people when pesa imekuja.
When they are new to the idea of money.
Yeah, it's coming. So they have a point to prove. Oh, ushaenda kanisa. Unajua so many people confuse that juu ati watu wenye waste pesa ni watu wenye wako kwa
world
club we nini the world stuff. Oh, ushaenda kanisa unasikia mtu amesema ati atasomesha watoto 10. Just to be noticed.
Yeah.
Ati ni nguasia na ikomithomithagie.
Anabaga na mwathani agoshoka ni.
Mpaka bibi yake mwenye ako nyumbani anashangaa
ana pesa ireko.
Esi sito.
Yeah.
Waruga makinganga-ine. Yeah.
Watu waitwa.
There's some people who right now are drowning in financial debt and stuff because
make commitments.
Yeah, and the Bible, I don't know what part of the Bible. I'm very
green
all over when it comes to the Bible.
That makes sense.
But the Bible says never make hasty promises. Out of promise. Nasikianga, is it true that the story? Do you know the story of the beheading of John the Baptist?
John the Baptist?
So he was beheaded.
Yes, he was. Tell me about it. I don't know the story around it, but I know I'll behead you.
Where was he beheaded?
Tell me about
Who asked for his head?
Oh yeah. There was this kadota kayangal.
Yeah.
Mwenye aliambia of the king. Sikumbuki ni kim gani. Actually the story is not clear, but I have a concept around it.
Yes.
Walienda kwa vita.
No, the vita is different. It's a good point, but it's different. The people who read the Bible more often wanaweza quote the exact verse and the exact chapter and who the king was. But aliambia God, nikiwin hii vita, the first person mwenye atanikujia, I will offer them to you as a sacrifice. Guess what?
Johanna. Uyo mufati dhania.
Hapana. Hii ni Old Testament, bado tuko talking about a king.
Mtoto wake, daughter wake akamkujia wa kwanza.
The one and only daughter mwenye alikuwa na yeye.
Yes.
Ni yeye mkimbilia wa kwanza. Because they make ile hasty promises, lazima ange fulfill. Hiyo bado John the Baptist ni kuna huo daughter wa king alisemanga, king alimwambia alimpromise anything utaitisha in your sijui it was a party or something.
Akaitisha kichwa John the Baptist.
Mutumia. Etia moto ambo yeria.
Karikia mwekete. Need to read that. Is it factual?
It's factual. Okay, maybe nime lose the point here and there, but even though it happened.
Oh, Kuria kiraniro.
Actually, if I'm not wrong, ama sijui venye inaendanga exactly, the king hakuwa anataka venye msichana wake aliitisha. That is not, it was far from what he expected mtoto wake aitishe. Maybe then ataitisha riches and nini, but to the king's surprise, ameitisha head John the Baptist.
Juu mamake ndio mama wazatu wanakuanga aje.
Sio wazazi.
What direct ati?
Is that correct?
It's correct.
Ah.
Yes.
The king understood the wrong head.
Heri tungekuwa kwa prank bado, by the way. Tungekuwa tu tunafanya prank. Ni nini mbaya na nyinyi wawili?
When they come to think of it, ama.
King must be dumb. Ora gire Kuria kere.
Johana akuaki.
But they cannot be joking around that. So I get your point.
Get my point.
My mom is calling. Kidogo tu nimwambie, nitamcall baadaye. Mom. Ka imagine bado tuko shoot. Ile atogo dia harusini hatujamaliza. Actually say yes, we are talking, niko kwa set na tuna record call. Ukweli. Hebu semeni hi mom.
Hi mom.
Unasikia? Usilale, nitakupigia nikitoka. Mama nimezoea kumwambianga uongo hadi ananiambia uongo. So
Henny.
Nimeget point yako. Yeah, people who make hasty decisions zinakuja kuwa cost big time.
It happens so more often than not. And actually kama uko hapo and you should make your decision, that hasty amount of excitement you have.
Yes.
What was it about?
I had this nilipata this international company. Yenye nilikuwa nalipa fiti sana. The year was 2023. Walikuwa nilipa $2,000 per post.
Per post?
Yes. $2,000 per post. And I used to post like 4 posts a month. Can you calculate that? And I had surplus of money. Milioni ilikuanga kitu naangalia hivi. Naingia account yangu naona iko. And I made very irresponsible nitazitaje. I made irresponsible investment plans. Nilichukua watu wanasema mtu asemea kuna life insurance. Nilichukua life insurance ya 10 years. Why? Which was ilikuwa na a lot of the premium was very high.
Ulichukua premium?
Yeah, and premium ni ile pesa unalipanga monthly. And later on after your supply imekatika and now I have come back to my normal supply of money, I started realizing the mistakes I made because nearly make very unreasonable terms of investments. And it was hasty because pesa ilingia hivi and I was like, I acted immediately. I never got to sit down with the money that I had and to actually even think on it ati
$2,000 per post.
Na walikuwa wanatumia kitu nita post. Mimi na shoot. Walikuwa wanatumia screenshot.
Wewe kalea hiyo.
Screenshot na post. It was a company in Ukraine. Walikuwa wanapianga hiyo job. Siku hizi nawatafuta na texting hi. Hawajibiki. I made like
they're on the low.
I made like 3 million.
Unaambia hi.
Hizo 2 months. Ama 3 months, I think, around there.
You made 3 million?
Because walikuwa wanalipisha. Walikuwa wanalipa 2,000 kupost kwa channel moja, Facebook peke yake. Instagram sijalipisha. TikTok sijalipisha. Yeah, so I have made several money mistakes zenye najua zilini cost, but I have learned from them. But one of the many money mistakes yenye nilikuwa nimeandika, actually number 1, you have mentioned but you mentioned directly, it is the fact that people don't talk about money. It's a money mistake.
Not talking about money is a money mistake.
Yeah, not talking about money.
Yeah, sure.
Because not talking about money is a money mistake in this sense. We don't get to get guidance around the money issue.
Okay.
We don't get to hear about what mistakes people have made before around money and to learn from them.
Oh.
Unaona kama the reason why ulipen example ya mtu umetoka from a very well abled background haizi nunua kiatu ya 20k, it is because to them money is not a visitor. To them money ni kitu wamekuwa familiar nayo. In this sense
money stays.
Yes, in this sense anajua mapero wake waongelea money openly, but to us when hatujalelewa in that such a background, babako pesa ni kitu ingefanya kuchapa vibaya sana. Ati hana do,
yes.
Imemtriga vibaya sana, anaweza kuvunja hadi mkono.
Kweli, yeah.
Yeah, so I think the first mistake is that we don't get to talk about money, and I think we should normalize money conversations with our children, with our peers. Now that the fact that neza openly talk about how I made a mistake about money, itasaidia mtu mwingine. Because I have learned that hata kama niko na supply na toshanaje ya do, heri niende ni freeze hizo do pahali until I get a reasonable channel, ama a reasonable whatever, something to do with the money. Badala ya ku act immediately do ido. Me mpesa yangu ikikosa less than 300 Gs. Yeah, I used to give people money. Ati thou, adi DMs, thou, I send a number. I was young though, so.
Bado hiyo ni point mzuri sana. You see, that excitement that comes with money, inakupea ile idea ya unapeana pesa hata unplanned.
Yes.
Unapea tu mtu pesa. Ati nini? Unauzanga sweetie. Sasa sweetie zinakulipianga nyumba aje?
Yeah, exactly. Me that's, but even now niko hivyo, but najirestrainingi. Mimi ni msemo mwenyewe naweza enda kununua maembe mahali. And I'm like, aki mom, nimempatia punch nataka maembe ya so, but atanipatia shika hii 200 acha nikutafutie nyingine, mwambie hiyo tununua tu unga nayo leo. Hebu niambie nikipata watu kama hao wanne.
I think that is poor money management.
That is, it might sound like, oh, when I'm kind, but in real sense, it is poor money management.
Yes.
And I'm working on that because I'm like, in as much as naweza fanyia hivyo mtu, siwezi fanyia hivyo mtu leo na kesho na kesho na kesho na
You
kesho.
cannot sustain that.
I cannot, that is not a sustainable way of, hata kama ni charity. And someone was talking about, kuna charity ni kitu nafaa kuona una list kwa, nimesahau hiyo point. Nimekuwa nikisikiza mse fulani mentor fulani alikuwa anasema when we lend someone money ni kitu nafaa ku state kwa government as charity so that it may not be taxed.
Okay.
Charity is not taxable.
Yes, it's not.
If I'm not
NGO huko kuna pesa hizo.
Because it's not taxable.
Taxable.
So I think that is one of the money
tax ya charity inakuwa zero rated.
Yes. That is one of the money mistake yenye nafikiria I have made a relevant money mistake. The other money mistake is I think, and this applies mostly to men.
Okay.
It sounds so good and beautiful and concerning and caring. But when men get money, they rush to bill for their parents.
Kujengea wazazi, I see that. Yeah, that's also a money mistake.
It's a money mistake because every time you get money and you rush to
do this and that for you.
To build. The problem is not building here. The problem is, as the wisest way to manage that funds, it is to channel it in a place where it will generate more. But when you build, it will never generate anything.
Yeah. This is not a rental house.
It's a rental house. Yeah,
house.
You have just poured your resources there.
Yeah.
But it was better if ulienda ukatafuta maybe biashara ukaeka, and from the passive income ya biashara, you're able to build them to them. Ndio hata ukiwa buildia, you are not getting it from your account, you're getting from the passive. The active income is still actively making money.
Yeah, and actually most people who make a mistake, okay, most people build for their parents and it's a good thing and they don't have issues, that's a good thing. But there's some people who get money once, they build for their parents, and then they go back, shit happens, whatever happens, and then they go back to not having the money. And now because they walijengea wazazi, inaanza kuwa kama ni ndo kwazo kwa wazazi. So every time you need 2k, mamako, hello, nilikuwa nataka 2000. Yaki sahi mezani sina. Unasema huna niliwajengea. So it becomes very hadi kwa wazazi inaanza kukua like.
Kuna watu wako hivyo lakini.
Wewe kuna watu wako hivyo. Kuna mtoto anaweza kusomesha and then arudi in a position of no hawezi hana pesa. Wewe mwenye unajua kusomesha unasikia unasema huna nikusomesha. Unajua na watu wenye ucheza hiyo game.
Nishaiona.
Because hizo finances sisi hawakuzimanage vizuri but
wale watu wenyewe wakikubaia gari baby wewe ni girlfriend ama amekubaia gari wewe ni manzi yake, lakini ana expect akienda pale akilewa usiku anafaa kukupigia na umpige. Ati wewe nimekwama nini? Atunamwambia niko Nyeri unafanya nini na gari yako?
But hiyo ni fact. Hiyo kama gari ni yangu bana unafanya nini Nyeri?
Gari si yako. Ulinibaia.
Unasema nini?
Wewe tuseme wewe ni chali yangu ama wewe ni my significant other umenibaia gari. Umeenda pahali umeelewa vitu zako sarakasi zako umekwama.
Yes.
The first unanipigia ni kukujia juu ulinibaia gari.
Exactly, kuja.
Why
not?
No. Why do you feel like mbona unanipigia?
Uko na gari yangu?
Ni si gari si yako ulinipea.
Taumanyele.
Uko abanos. Zako zimeshika hata
ndio hawa arufaka.
What?
Yes. I mean you umepeana a very example no that what do you mean?
Ulinibaia gari, I have the logbook. The car is mine. Unatoa wapi nguvu ya kunipigia saa 9 za usiku?
But rarely mademu pewa logbook. Hiyo nayo hapana. Logbook mostly zinakuwaza mwenye alibai gari.
So we gari
wewe lazima hadi kwa highway.
What?
My way or the highway.
Wow. Please now. So hiyo ilikuwa example. So kuna watu wenye nakikubaia gari anataka hata kikupigia kwa Mombasa ukahora ni sanoti wa mwaki wapi ginya mobadha kumugera. Bro kana gari yako I don't need it. Just stay with your car.
Okay.
So that was I'm talking about. The other money mistake yenye nime notice young people make a lot ni kuishi above their means. Someone was talking about
how am I above my means and I have money?
You see every time and you see this is about money, this is about literacy ya do.
Yeah.
Na hiyo ndio kitu huko sanga.
Literacy.
Every time you are zilitangwaje your bills zina take more than 30% of your salary ama your income, you're living above your means.
All your bills. All your bills. Nah.
Yes, actually.
All your bills.
Kwani all ni gani na gani unashinda umesema all your bills.
Probably you have a car to fuel, maybe your car you are financing your car kulipa nini. It's very kupita 30% of whatever you want.
Yes, actually.
Kwani 70% ingine ni nini?
70% kuna part ya savings. Kwa sababu if your bills zimefita hata tuzipea hata 40%. Bills, unajua bills ni nini? Haujafanya anything.
Liability vitu zinafaa ku
taking. Hujeka investments. Investments si savings. Hujeka savings. Hujeka entertainment.
Entertainment ziko kwa bills nitahapa.
Wewe
sawa ukiputi hivyo sawa.
Entertainment si bills. Hujeka black tax.
Mortgage, black tax.
Hujeka mortgage, hujeka ati hii bills tunasema bills za end month, hatujaweka bills za ati hatujaweka zisita kwa tia emergency fund, hatujaweka insurance, like hatujaweka anything. So every time bills zako zina exceed 30% of your income, you are living above your means.
Then people are living above their means because you can't help but 30%.
A study shows that Kenyans are worst at saving. Kenyans are poor in savings.
Could be true.
Could be true, right?
Yeah.
And the people who save think that saving is investing.
It's not.
It's actually not.
But I'm saving to invest.
Exactly. That is right. Ni kama una save kwa money market fund.
Yeah.
And unafikiria uko na investment. That is saving. Kwani dhani money market itakupa interest ya pesa ngapi? Money market haitakupa interest ya pesa mingi. Money market is a saving. You can save that money as you await to invest it.
Yeah, so it's a good thing.
So money market is a saving plan.
Yeah.
Hao watu wa money market wanakuambia unajua hii ni invest because tunakupea interest ya sijui 6%, sijui nini. But in real sense, it is really not, it is still your active income.
Okay.
And the passive income that is coming out of there is very insignificant. It's until maybe labda umesave kitu kama 6 million.
You have to stake high.
Do you make
get
sense?
Something, yeah.
So tume-ignore vitu kama cryptocurrency, and you know where we are going in the world, cryptocurrency is going to be the next
big thing
in the next investment plan.
Yeah.
Because crypto is such a thing now. So I think we save money in our banks, but we don't invest our money. So unapata heri mtu aweke milioni zake kwa bank lakini asi risk hata. Unajua kwa cryptocurrency is risky. Hata si hivyo, imagine it is a currency that you never see.
Yeah, si kitu naona.
The only reason why it's a currency is because you and me agree that this is a currency.
Yes.
If one day we agree that it's not a currency,
you lose.
It's not a currency. That's why countries like Haiti, they started losing their currencies because walianza kuona sasa hii ni pesa gani, wewe tupe dola. Wacha tu operate na dola.
Ni Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But because inflation iliua nini yao, so
yeah, so
they kept producing money like
cryptocurrency is a high risk business. It's a high risk investment plan, but also a very reliable investment plan for the risk takers. So that is a money mistake. Also, young people make money mistakes na mapenzi.
Yeah.
You may not relate to that though.
I might not.
Why are you not relating to
you see, I mean, si overspend na love ama?
Women, men, if it's a woman,
vacations, nini.
Yeah.
Unatumia pesa yenye uko nayo active income kwenda Turkey.
Hey, my lord. Yeah, when you are una fund your recreation, ama you are funding a lifestyle na active income, is such a mistake. Kuna jamii I never knew that you shouldn't do that. Me, I used to fund my vitu zangu na active income until nikakuja kujua your active income, kazi ya active income ni to make money. Kazi ya the money you make is to make money. And now the money that you make from the money you make is the money that unafaa kutumia na recreation.
Yeah.
So unapata mimi nimelipwa 1000 zangu 600k. Nimechukua 400k nimeenda Bali. Una get?
Uko ni Bali. Uko Kenya.
Nimechukua 400k nimeenda Bali. So unapata hiyo 400k ingeinvest ingenizalia another money, some more money na bado ibaki kukua nido. Yeah, so I feel like we are funding a lot of our lives na pesa yenye tunafaa kuwa tuna invest hiyo do. We should tutoe active income, tuweke active income bali sana with our plans.
I also feel like most people who get it right with finances are the people who are least excited when they get money.
That's true.
They have the ability to keep a cool head even when they are surprised with money. Because huwezi sema ati kila mtu mwenye ni rich ndo ana make it kwa life. Kuna wase wanaanza chini and they become billionaires. But ukiangalia life yao, they have a way of maintaining a cool head. Hadi anaweza fanya biz aingize 10 million na kichwa isifure.
The easiest part when you're talking about successful people, the easiest part to a successful person, ama the easiest thing in a successful person can credit his success in, it is becoming successful.
So being successful is easy.
When tukianza kuongelea watu successful, if they can tell you the easiest part about their success
was being successful.
Was becoming successful.
Becoming successful.
And coming back from being successful to being not successful is the easiest part. The rest is the hardest part. Kukua unsuccessful, what?
Unsuccessful after you've been successful.
And becoming successful is the easiest part about being successful. The rest is the hard work. Maintaining, still being...
Staying in the state of success.
Staying in the state of success, it is the hardest part. But we think that being successful, becoming successful is the hardest part. It's not. It's actually the easiest part.
No, it is the hardest when you haven't gotten there. But once you get there, everything is hard until you get... You see, maybe you thought owning a car was the hardest thing.
Hey!
Now you have a car, you want probably to change the car, you want to do something else, you see? Because now, from a person who doesn't have a car, getting the car is this is it. Whatever car, whatever, you see? But, so, say if you are talking to someone who is not yet successful, they believe being successful is the hardest thing. But when they get to a state of success, they realize,
But
now I cannot relax. I have to stay successful.
And now staying successful is harder than becoming successful.
Yeah. Every
So,
stage.
But now, I get your point. That means kila mtu akona hard yake.
Yes,
kila mtu akona hard yake. But ukona universal hard. That is
No, no.
relative hard, but you have universal hard.
Someone said that if we are between 1 and 10, if you are a 9, you feel so nice because you just a step to 10. But if you get to 10, unasikia you're the boss now. But now someone else is 11. 11 ako stage 1 ya mtu mwenye ako 20.
Yes, for sure.
So unaona?
Yes.
So yeye mwenye ako 11 ako na 12, 13, 14, 15 hadi 20. Then mwenye ako 20 ameingia stage ya watu 21.
Stage 1 ya watu
kuna mtu pale ako 30. So every stage inakupeanga a new challenge.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Yeah.
However, I feel like managing money is not about money itself. Managing money narrows down to a person, character, personality. You get me? Because vile tulikuwa tunaongea ile story kwa ile episode nyingine tulishoot ya how if money makes you proud, you don't have it yet. If your first interaction, I'ma see if the first thing that happens to you when you get money is pride, you're just acquainted.
Money
to
will
it.
leave.
No, you're just acquainted to money. You don't actually have it.
Okay.
Because the people who have the real money, pride is nowhere near them, because they actually learn that they actually know what is money, and they actually know where to place money. Someone was talking about some people are very poor because all they have is money. What do you think about that?
True.
And you know, it's only the rich people when you want to confirm that.
There are different currencies.
It's only the rich people who can confirm the fact that you can have money and yet you are very poor. When you have money, ndio unaanza kufunga macho, unaanza kuona there are other things that are more valuable than money.
There are other currencies.
There are other, like, call them currencies for lack of a better word,
yes.
that are valuable than cash. I'm a dollar.
Yeah, so no matter nasemanga, okay, if you have to talk about if you say this quote in nasemanga money is not everything, you must speak from a position of having it.
Yeah.
It is very important that you say money is not everything. Like if Bill Gates comes here with a very nice motivational talk about money, and he says money is not everything, I believe you. Because you've interacted with money.
Anaongea from a point of experience.
Yes, Elon Musk. Pesa sio kila kitu. I believe you. Ungeona ko
Wengia.
Wengi.
Wala watu wanasemanga Dubai ni overrated na jaienda.
Yes. Like that's exactly.
Kama wewe kwa watu wanasemanga Dubai is overrated, na hata wewe hata JKA hujui international departures.
Mimi siwezi nunua V8 kipika kaona inaweza anguka. Ya kurundite ko. Ngeno.
Manze. Yeah.
Unasikia tu mtu ana analyze magari from a point. Mimi by the way unajua 2019.
Very blank point.
2019 nilikuwa na Audi. Acha nikwambie Audi is a very stable car. Nini anakusema 2021 nikanunua Range, nikarealize Range nayo iko hivi. Huyo mtu anakuambia vitu zenyewe amezitumia, ameinteract nazo, so akikwambia this is this, anajua Kenya anasema mwingine. Because you have interacted with money.
Anaongea from a point of experience.
Yes, Elon Musk. Ni sa, pesa sio kila kitu. I believe you. No, ameziona kwa FYP ya TikTok.
Yeah. Ni wale wasichana wanauliza ngwa ka logos. Asema sijui na imeandikwa BMW.
Kwanza watu wa na Ferrari
na
zimeandikwa hizo vitu na
Ferrari haijaandikwa, Porsche ndio imeandikwa.
Ferrari kwa inakaa Ferrari na
Porsche, Ferrari haijaandikwa, Ferrari inakuanga hii farasi fulani na
so
kaka inaruka.
You need some nini, okay.
To know it's Ferrari.
Lakini BMW bana.
Ati pass.
Ati lakini watu noma.
Yani
but again me usione, I think madem wana knowledge ya gari sana. Madem anaweza kuwa na gari amebebewa na babake gari hata hajui type gani. So yeah, for girls I understand.
We may excuse knowledge ya gari. Okay, yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Madam, gari is not among the things that they really want to know about. But model ya gari kama surely. Model surely.
Because
ni sawa. Hata usijue Tesla, Nissan, Toyota, Subaru.
The basic ones.
Mwingine hata Subaru hajui. Logo ya Subaru hajui.
Kwanza mimi yenye unishangaza sana ni logo kama ya kitu kama Toyota man. Zimeishi. The car behind you amenasema the car. Those quizzes kama si sana.
Gari zenye unaweza excuse mtu ni kama Infinity.
Honda na iko na GH, useme Honda.
Kuna Honda na Hyundai inakuanga gani?
Hyundai inakuwa na kinakaa Hyundai inakuwa na HMI nama kinda.
Unajua Infinity inakaanga aje? Hivi.
Hiyo sasa tunaweza excuse mtu hiyo. Just I guess it's not a common. Is it common in Kenya?
It's not a common car in Kenya. So madam, we need check on that.
Mtaangalia hapo.
Big up Samberi. Ni Samberi.
Ni ufanye hiyo nini?
Alikuwa anasema this one is it PG even? Ile nilikutumia Instagram. Madam pia mnakuanga pia poor in bed.
Utama fulani ni venye tu atakanga kusema. But ni kweli.
Ni vile sisi mnakuanga mwetu ambush.
And venye sisi atokai kuongea sana kama ladies.
Alafu watu wanasema check on that. Check on what? Angoa. Check on what?
Ndio mademu anakuwa ameassume ati kazi.
Okay. Sana nayo. Imagine achana nayo.
You're victim.
Achana nayo.
Okay.
Yeah. So, what are things if today you got tuseme 100 million, because 10 million is truly not a lot of money. Today leo 100 nayo unatoa wapi? But just for example, today upate 50 million. What is one thing that you are sure you will not do with the money? Not do. You will do. Not do.
This is such a twisted question.
Okay, what will you do?
Of course, I will invest.
How will you invest?
In what sector? I'm a big fan of as I invest sana na vitu kama 50 million it's a good sum.
50 million ni mingi. 50 million inaweza kufanya ukwe out of poverty forever. Inaweza kwa net worth of the rich for the rest of your life. Inaweza kuweka kwa net, inaweza kuua pia.
Inaweza kuua.
Yeah.
Yes. Abla ndio maana sijapatiwa hiyo.
Madhiko Friday. Mshakufa juu ya kuota ndoto ya scary dream kwa jinyonga.
Mimi na invest sana na nini na real estate.
Kai kweli. Sasa nikwambie kuna mtu alikuwa anasema mupenda kusikizanga hizi interviews. Unaona wale watu meet watu randomly majuu kwa streets za majuu.
Yes.
Wakati you're a billionaire, when do you make your first million in nini? These rich people. There are two people that I have heard walisema you can never get rich through real estate.
Okay, maanisha what sector exactly?
Alikuwa anamaanisha real estate. Real estate is selling of property in terms of house and land.
Yes.
That is real estate.
Yeah.
Atiwezi kutajirisha.
Nikikutajirisha kama video ilikuwa majuu ni ngumu.
Na ikikutajirisha it is short lived. Na you need something else to maintain that.
But unajua kama anaagi wakiwa majuu hiyo inaweza kuwa ngumu cause ni soma mahali that place majuu nyumba mingi ziko owned na government.
Yes.
So when you come to Kenya, that's not the case.
Let me ask you, although we may never know, the people who are leading sahi kwa real estate ni watu kama huyu mtu fulani, huyu mwenye ameuza real estate tangu 1999 anaitangwa aje hii kampuni?
Tangu 1999.
Kuna kampuni fulani veteran ya mashamba sahi.
Veteran?
Let's talk about mtu kama Mofam. Mofam akona Mofam Real Estate. Where guys, you should check out Mofam Real Estate. They're selling yo, ushaona mtu anakuzia shamba chaka.
Kuna chaka, kuna sumbukia.
Chaka is the future of Chaka is the future of getaway and soft life. Wale watu nasemanga, unajua mimi I just want to get a ranch with some horses. Ni ranch ama ni ranch? Ranch. With some horses and all that.
Ranch niko hota.
Chaka is the future of all that. And Mofam wako na shamba huko, so
check them out.
So let's talk about some mtu kama Mofam. And thinking about it, you may never get rich with real estate, not because real estate is not real. But because as a CEO or director, the money you get from real estate, it is good money, but not sustainable money.
Why? Why is it not?
Kwa sababu hii pesa ya real estate you depend na vitu mingi sana. The economy of the country. Haikuangi, it's not a stable money yenye unaweza sema I can actually depend on this. Utagongwa leo. Mimi I have friends who sell properties and they're like umeuzwa shamba imeibiwa.
No, so okay, all those risk factors ziko everywhere.
But kuna pali ziko minimal. Kuna pali ziko minimal.
Kama wapi?
Kuna pali ziko minimal. Kuna business kama biashara za services.
Or offering services. Yeah.
The risk factor is close to zero.
So you would prefer to invest in
services.
Factor penye risk factor iko chini?
Yes. Yeah, actually that's safer. However, let me try and answer your question. I think if I got credited 50 million in Kenya shillings right now in my account, the first thing I will not do.
You will not do? Okay.
Is to use it immediately. Is to touch a coin immediately.
Oh, so you will take your time.
I will actually freeze it for a moment. I'll freeze it for like 4 months or 5 months.
That's a good thing.
Until we think right, until I think sober.
Can you think by yourself? Unajua, there's
and I cannot think by myself.
I had someone, they said that was it 2 million or 1 million? They paid a financial advisor 1 million.
Yes.
To advise them.
Yes.
About finances.
Exactly.
And people are like, millionaire mamodo.
No, na million 50. Nikiwa na 50 million. Actually, naweza toa ka 5 million. Niko na financial advisors kama watano.
Yes.
Wakam tukae chini. Tujue how can we invest E45 million imebaki ati the least amount of money that I will ever have in my life is 45 million.
The balance.
Yeah. That is the least amount of money that I will ever have in my life.
By the na pia naona kama Kenya. Unajua Kenya ama I think in the third world countries we dismiss advisors sana, financial advisors, marriage counselors, nini. Nikikonjira hata therapist.
Kama nyinyi men, wewe kwanza wewe unaweza enda therapy.
Ni umono jete horo yake iko.
Ondariria ki.
Ndio wote umi university last year. Na no yetega marriage counselor.
Asa hiyo ume wana 14 years.
Maju, those people are taken very seriously. What do they make out of money with marriage counselors, financial advisors? Because people understand that sio kitu ya kawaida hiyo. Hadi hao umesema therapist. Mtoto therapist mpaka watu wazima wanaenda kwa therapist.
Kuna the children therapist.
Yes, hadi za watoto wana. So I think kupata hiyo literacy anything. Hadi hiyo kusema ati you are having quarrels kila time unabibishana na bibi yako. In a Kenyan setup ni mudie kuliasi yalima motukanie makeria.
Ale haginya soso wao. Soso wao yani we really neglect knowledge. We really neglect information and knowledge.
Which is a bad thing.
Which do you know your life is a sum total of what you know and what you don't know.
Yes, sure.
Like if today you invest on knowing one thing a day, learning a new thing every day, in the next 1 year you will be quite a different person.
Sure.
Because life is basically about what you know and what you don't know.
Knowledge is power.
What you don't know keeps you inakufanyanga unakuwa who you are, and what you know, it changes you to be someone else.
So you believe knowledge is power?
Knowledge is more than power.
No, power is power.
Knowledge is more than power.
Knowledge is not power.
Can I
Power
tell you why?
is power.
Let me tell you why knowledge is power. Let me give an example. In a court of law setup, you are there. You have been wewe ndio mshukiwa. Aitangoje na kizungu prosecuted.
You are the accused.
You are the that's knowledge. You are the accused in a court of law. Ama tuseme hata ni hapa nje umeshikwa na polisi.
Okay.
Polisi, unajua polisi anakikushika, kuna rights zenye polisi anafaa kukua nazo.
Yes.
Power is not cardinal. You can una get. Power is not a pillar. Power needs pillars. Unajua what ni vitu gani zinashikilia power? Knowledge, money, acquaintances.
But I think
power is
power
not,
attracts all that.
No.
It does.
No.
Power is power.
Before you become powerful, you have already these easy vitus you tangulia, then power comes.
No,
it is not power first. How did you become powerful if you don't have money? It is money first, then power. No, it's the vice versa actually.
If you ever get to a position of power, you attract everything else.
No,
power is power.
How did you get to the place
power
of
is very independent by the way. I don't know why you're saying
it is not. Let's try and Google. Let's try and Google.
Power is power.
Let's try Google. Power is not independent.
So what exactly are you Googling?
Power, meaning of power.
Watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Okay. Kuna place, let me tell you a scenario. Most
I want you first to understand.
See, I give you a very small scene in Game of Thrones. Because me may watch.
Ability or capacity
to
do something or act in a particular way.
Yes.
That is power.
Being in a position of power.
What is ability?
You have the ability to do whatever you want.
Exactly, ni sawa. But do you realize that the ability means something different? That ability means money.
And it's
ability to
commanded by power.
No, but you need money first before you become powerful. You need connection first before you become powerful. It is never power first. It is all these things first, then power comes. So power is not cardinal. Power needs pillars.
But it has pillars.
Our president.
Power must have pillars.
Exactly. Now you're getting my point.
No, because it's by the virtue of the fact that I'm in power, everything else must come to me.
But by the virtue virtue that you became powerful, you had all these things. Can I tell you the reason why? The reason why they say okay, hiyo msemo nimeisahau. Let's talk about becoming a president. Becoming a president
you
is
want to talk about you must have pesa za campaign and stuff. Unaweza kopa hizo. Ukifika pale
whether ulisawa ulikopa but you had it, whether ulikopa ama uliiba ama ulifanya nini, you had money. So power need to be supported.
So niko nakwambia kuna scene watu watch Game of Thrones.
Have you agreed with me
that
power is
actually the example I'm about to give you was,
so give me the example.
such a power dictate. Power dictates. So there is this guy, sijui alikuwa anaitwa nani, but when we watch Game of Thrones anajua au jamaa. So Cersei, there's a lady called Cersei Lannister kwa Game of Thrones. She was in a position of power. So this guy,
how was she in a position of power?
She was from the yani king. She was in a family a king. You understand? So this guy anakuja kwake.
Do you realize before that tuendelee, do you realize why she was in a position of power? Because there's a because. It's not just because she was randomly in a position of power. There's a because.
You are never randomly in a position of power.
Thank you. You're getting my point. There are acquaintances because she's from a position of, from a family of kingship. That's why she's powerful. That's why mtu mwingine tu randomly somewhere in a movie is not in a position of power. Una get?
Natafuta penye unaingiza stories za kama tuseme a king is ukoni ujaisikia mtu kama mtu amekuwa tu MP na hata hata campaign na Bob.
Kuna kitu alihitaji. Hakuwa na pesa but alikuwa na kitu kingine.
Gani hiyo?
Alikuwa na influence.
Influence is?
Influence. Would you influence ni nini?
Ina translate to what in this case?
Influence imemlead to power. Exactly. So that they did just become powerful because of the just because they are powerful.
So
kulikuwa na pillars zenye zilisupport them.
Cersei Lannister. Cersei, so this guy came to him and alikuwa anajaribu kumwambia, anajaribu kusema knowledge is power. Dem alimwambia power is power. Jamaa akasema no, knowledge is power. Dem unajua aliambia aje the soldiers were the empire sees him. So jamaa amesema hivyo. Wakakuja wote because the power has commanded them to seize him.
I get you.
No, si wote nimalizie. Wakakuja wote wanataka kumsi, you know, they mean kill him. Wakakuja wote venye walimshika hivyo wakitaka kumseize. Akasema stop. Stop.
That is power.
Waka stop. Akawaambia 2 steps back. Wakarudi 2 steps back. Jamaa venye ndio amefanya hivyo, madam akampiga zile 2 steps za movie. 1 2. Power is power. If you look at that, it's a setup ya movie.
I
but
agree.
That's how
100%.
power does.
And actually, the reason why Udem alikuwa na command that power is because she had power.
Yeah, so power is power.
No, let me tell you, power is power, but
Power hata ipewe ya full, power is power.
It
power.
is not. It is. Can I tell you why power? Hata ukipewa a full power is not power. If I give you a gun, you have never interacted with a gun again in the face of the enemy. Nimekupea gun. You do not know how to operate a gun. You don't have no information about operating a gun. Hapa there is a toddler, a Chinese toddler who is 2 years old. I'm interacting na gun na anajua kuoperate. Do you know utauliwa na hata uliwa? You have power in your hands. A gun is power, but hauna knowledge.
Your power.
Hauna knowledge.
About power ile.
I'm telling you, knowledge is power.
Saying.
The fact that you know something, it commands power.
You who knows. Hata unapatanga mtu alimaliza alifika class 8 kafungua welding. It did so well.
Hey guys, a book comment because I feel like knowledge is power. Unaweza kuwa in a place.
Power.
Power is power. It's true. I agree.
Be that it may, knowledge is good, nini, but power is power.
But you know, power is power. Independently, power is power. I agree.
Yes.
But that does not invalidate the fact that knowledge is power or information is power. When you know something, you are powerful. Kwa sababu huwezi harasiwa. I know it.
But how much can that argue out with power? Like, I know my rights, but I'm in a position of power.
That equates to power. That equates to power. If I know my right, I'm powerful.
You see, but how much is
Nikama,
what you know?
Nikama acha nikwambie, police yako in a position of power to arrest you, right?
Yes.
That's authority, and authority is power, right?
Yes, yes.
Mimi umekuja kuniambia, fungua hiyo armrest, hii place ya armrest. You have no right to tell me to. That is my personal space. Huna your right, and I know it. The fact that I know it is power to me.
Yes.
That sikupe you can't do that. I'm powerful in that situation that you cannot invade into my personal space. And that means I'm powerful in this situation. You are powerful and I'm powerful. You are powerful by the virtue of power. I'm powerful by the virtue of knowledge.
Yeah, I'm just saying that power breaks rules.
That is true.
Can't.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
Power is power.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, but
That
also I agree power is power, but also I agree that knowledge is also power.
Knowledge is power, but
Thank
it
you.
has limit. But power is power.
No.
Hey.
No. So
Anyway,
guys,
okay.
I want you to
That
comment.
was
What do you think? What do you think about this situation? I believe that power is power for sure, and also believe that knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. It is good. It looks good on books. It looks good on paper.
Wow.
No, it is just in my opinion.
Okay. You know, they say. Do you know what they say?
What do they say?
When I say that example, this video will stop being PG. The opinion is like everybody has one. Yeah, so you are entitled to yours. So guys, as you comment about this discussion about power, please comment about money mistakes that you have probably made, a money mistake that you learn from someone, and for sure you'll never make that mistake when you get money. You are aware of that mistake that you're not making it at the moment. So that was our time. Top Shorter.